Hello everyone, this is Corpuz of Humss 4, and today we're gonna review a book called Justice with Mori by Mitch Album. This book is categorized under creative nonfiction even though it says fiction here and autobiography here. All of the things written here are real, but it is the summarized and edited one because if Mitch Album really did include all of the transcripts in here, then it would be, longer and much more harder to read. This story is about the conversations of a living man and a dying man. Maury Schwartz has been diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or most commonly known as ALS, which has been dripping up to his body from his legs. They met on every Tuesday before he died to talk about the things that a living man can ask a dying man. The favorite part of mine in this book is the quotable lines of Maury Schwartz. I have here on page 121 when Mitch Album asked him why was he not envious of him because he's much more healthier, younger, and could almost do anything he wants at that moment that Maury Schwartz cannot do. So Maury replied with, "How can I be envious of where you are when I've been there myself?" He's right, because why would he go back to experience something he has already experienced? He had his fair share of being in his 30s or 40s, so why would he go back? I've reflected on this because I've been wanting to go back on my childhood days, which is foolish because if I grow old and I would look back on this day, then I would miss my teenage years because I did not cherish it the most. Mitch Album really did a good job on writing this book. This was something that everyone could read and digest easily. Like, if I could read this on anyone, then they can really take it in easily. Like, this wasn't a book of death. This is a book of celebration of life, a celebration of Maury's life, which was interesting and heartbreaking at the same time. But on the thought of he continues to live on everyone's lives as they read this book, then it would be never ending and his life would always be celebrated. So it has been already 20 years since this was published. It was published at 1997 and republished last 2017 to celebrate its 20th year of being published, and they republished it with an afterword from Mitch Album, which says he was really thankful of the readers who have read this because it continues to prove that Maury is a significant part of everyone's life, including mine and including yours. Mitch Album presented his life in the book, which is interconnected with Maury Schwartz's life, and it all started in his college days when he met Maury as his professor, and Mitch wasn't really the participatory type of student, but they became friends when Maury talked to him and told him that he should participate in his class, that he sees himself in Mitch. So they became friends, and at Mitch's graduation, they promised themselves that they would still meet each other even after they parted ways. Mitch had his reasons to not really pay visits to Maury after that graduation, because he feels ashamed of himself because Maury think highly of him. Maury think that he could do more, but instead he pursued a career where it pays better and it can support his family better. So he thought he's not worthy of visiting his old professor because he did not really pursue what he wanted. So yeah, but when Mori was shown in a TV show, that was The Nightline by Ted Koppel, and he was shocked at that moment because he only knew that Mori was dying on national television. So that's when they reconciled and started their regular Tuesday meetings until Mori died. So Mitch Albom called this book as their last thesis together, which is really a part of his life, a part of Mori's life, and now a part of my life too. This book was published on 1997 and was republished on 2017, which was 2 years from now. And I think it is 21st century literature because 21st century literature is something that lives on and pleases the current generation, which is us. And I think even though it's not my cup of tea and not everyone's cup of tea, this was extremely extraordinary, and unlike the young adult novels available on National Bookstore, book sale, on any bookstores, this was better in so many levels that I still recommend it for you to read. This is a part where I end this because I do not have much to say. This is just a review, and I hope you learned something from me, and I hope you were encouraged to read this book because only when someone reads this book does Mori's life is celebrated. So I hope you celebrate Mori's life too.